Stacker, folks. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their Friday. That's right, folks. It's Fractional Friday, and we're back with another drop. And so I'm excited to get into the contents of this week's SBS Fractional Friday drop. But I've also got a couple other things to speak about. We've got, first of all, a special that we're running on the full year set American Prospector rounds. So these are some Engelhard 1 ounce Prospector rounds, and you get a nice set of every single year that ever existed for the production rounds. So I'm a huge collector, as you may or may not know by now, of the American Prospector rounds. It's by far my favorite round. This was the first commercially produced round that was ever given out to the American public, and this actually precedes the American Silver Eagle, which I would say is, the most popular round in the United States of America, at least. And so, or a coin, I should say. So this actually precedes that. The first year that the American Prospector was ever minted was 1982 for the silver rounds, and the first year that the American Silver Eagle was ever minted was 1986. And so this is 4 years more vintage, I would say, than the earliest production American Silver Eagle, which makes it extremely unique. And in fact, they stopped producing these in 87, the original production rounds in 87. So a year after the US Mint launched the American Silver Eagle, which, by the way, the later versions of this, starting from 94, have an American Silver Eagle. That too was done before the US Mint. So that's what makes the Engelhard Prospect rounds special, in my opinion, because they came up with the idea first to put that Silver Eagle there on the back. And then it wasn't until the US Mint completely obliterated their production numbers, right? The US Mint came out hard, and they minted millions and millions of the American Silver Eagles, and so they're only producing 75,000 of these rounds each year. So you think a private mint can keep up with that sort of demand? No. They basically just were forced to just kind of shut down business due to not just the US Mint, but because of all the surrounding factors that were happening at that time. So anyways, it's taken me a lot of time to collect the all the years, and so I'm an avid collector of these, so I just like to make things a little bit more accessible and easy. And because of that, we're running a flash special on our full year sets. Normally they're well over $300, but we decided to bring this down to a flat $300, and that's just going to be live until they sell out, or until we do the next drop this Sunday, the new Stack Pack Sunday drops. It's just a current flash special that we're running on the full year sets, in case you've been itching to kind of pick up those 83s, the 87s. Those are a little bit harder to come by, right? Especially the 83s. And so if you've been just not having luck getting those, or you just wanting to just get the whole shebang in one shot, boom, now's your opportunity. We've never had the full year sets this low. We definitely never will, because that's below our cost basis, but just want to do something special, for our products here and there, and give a little spotlight to the products that we love so much. Alrighty, so we also, in addition to this, in addition to going through the Stack Pack or Fractional Friday Stack Packs, I also wanted to go into this new package. This came actually from my friend in Canada, so I'm very excited to open this hefty package. It's a very special one. So this is actually the first package of 2023, so I'm very excited to break into this. Now, before we do that, let's go into this week's Fractional Friday. We're going to go back to the old school way of doing things, and we're going to end up breaking out that infamous SBS pillowcase, which I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the SBS infamous pillowcase right now, but regardless, we'll make sure to dig that up. I know I saw that pillow floating around. My little one was playing with the pillow, so we'll go ahead and grab that SBS pillowcase. But essentially, this one is going to be a drawing, right? And so once we sell out, or once we stop the drop, we're going to grab all the entrants, and we're going to put all these stack packs into the SBS pillowcase, and we're going to go ahead and draw a single stack pack for each of the entrants. And so for this stack pack drop, you're going to be limited to only one. You're only allowed to have one entry, nothing past that, because we want to keep it fair. As you can see, in this Fractional Friday drop, we've actually got one tiny little piece of gold in this Fractional Friday. That's a fractional piece of gold, and that's actually a piece of 585 gold. I've actually got the certificate of authenticity here for this piece of gold. It comes in a capsule, and this is what they dub. This is an old commemorative type of coin made in Germany by the American Mint certificate of authenticity, and this was what they dubbed as the world's smallest coin back in the day. This is the old piece that I picked up from an old collector, and check this out: a limitation of 20,000 pieces. Material 999 gold. Wow, we're talking 999 gold here. So this is pure 999 gold. This is 0.73 grams. 0.73 grams right here. So this is almost a full gram of gold that we're looking at over here. The diameter is 11 millimeters. It's a proof-like finish, and this is from the country of Liberia with a face value of $25. So here they give a little bit of information about this. George Washington, $25. George Washington, 1732 to 1799, was the first president of the United States of America. In 1787, he became the president of the Constitutional Convention. The Philadelphia Convention passed the Constitution of the USA on 9/17/1787. A federal state was created from a confederation. In 1789, the new governing system took effect, and George Washington was elected president. Okay? So this is very, very cool. I actually was thinking that this is going to be a piece of 585 gold because I have other pieces of 585 gold as well. So that's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and do this SBS drop. So the way that this SBS drop is going to work is that you're going to have a single chance to enter, and it's going to cost you $20 for the drop. I was originally thinking $20 for the drop, thinking that this is a piece of 0.585 gold. This is actually a piece of 0.999 gold, and it's not half a gram, it's 0.73 grams. So this is quite a bit more expensive than I was originally planning. I really probably should be doing this drop for like 25 or 30 bucks so that I can break even, but that's okay. I'm going to stick to what I've committed to because I feel like $20, if we do a $20 drop, then at least that's a decent value for these other stack packs. If you end up with one of the other stack packs, I still feel like, okay, 20 bucks is a decent value for that. It's an insanely good value for having a piece of 0.7 grams. Sorry, how much was that? 0.73 grams of 0.999 of 999 gold. That's a crazy deal. I mean, you usually get a gram of gold for what, like upwards of 60-70 bucks, even more sometimes. So that alone is worth it right there. But then you also get yourself 3 fracks. So that's a really, really good stack pack to be gunning for. The other ones are still not a great value, but I would say, for the chance of being able to win that piece of gold, it's not a terrible consolation prize to end up with 3 fracks, 2 10th ounce and 1 gram frack for 20 bucks. Okay, so that's what the drop is going to be this Fractional Friday. You can go ahead on the website. The link is live right now for the drop, and again, it's limited 1 per person, and as soon as we sell out, we're going to go ahead and do the drawing on the next YouTube channel. Hopefully by Sunday we'll kind of be able to do that, and then Sunday we're going to do another Stack Pack Sunday drop as well, another special. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in taking a chance at grabbing that piece of gold, feel free to take your best shot at it, folks. Okay, now in addition to that, I needed to get into this package, and so I'm really, really excited about this. And let's go ahead and clear up some of the space here so that we can get a nice open playing field to view this. So let's go ahead and leave these things aside, move our prospector sets off to the side. Link is in the description as well for the full year prospector sets if you're interested in grabbing those. Those are going to be on special for 300 bucks for, just maybe a day or two at most. Let's go ahead and figure out how the heck we're going to break into this. Oh wow, that is hefty. It's coming from one of my suppliers in Canada. They're very excited about this. They are always really on top of the packaging. Package everything nicely and securely and get things to me nice and safely, and I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. A hefty one. A hefty one, folks. And it looks like we've got a total of 3 bars in here. And these are all 10-ounce bars. And this is my favorite bar. You may recognize this reverse here. This is my favorite bar to collect when it comes to 10-ounce bars. I just love these bars. It's a 250 minted bar. Johnson Matthey. And what I really loved about these bars in particular were these serial numbers. 002332, 002333, 002330. This is almost a set of 3 sequential, but I've got 2 sequential here, and we've got 1 missing bar here. So somebody out there may have the 002331 bar. But I was actually really happy to be able to get a set of sequentials here, and then just another loose bar here. And the fact that these are all very close serials makes me very happy, because that's just another added layer of value. And you may have noticed, these are all in the original factory seal as well. And so my supplier was telling me, you've cleaned me out on my Royal Bank bars. There's, I'm not going to be, I don't know where to source any more of these. It's a low mintage bar. It's 250 minted, so where the heck are you going to keep supplying these from? So I think I've officially cleaned them out, at least for the rest of the year is what he told me. But I'm very excited to have started the year off right by collecting some of my favorite bars. And I'm trying to be a little bit more disciplined with my stacking this year. I'm trying to be more calculated with my stacking this year. And so that's kind of the change that you'll see. You'll see less impulse buying, more calculated buying. That's the name of the game for 2023. So anyways, I hope you are able to take part in our drops, our flash sales, and our forthcoming stack pack drops. Cheers! Ow.